Hello, this is an issue which I'd like to make known to the public with regards to the Ausable Conservation Authority. Basically, I just want to make known of how they actually preserve our natural wildlife resources and how much respect they have for it. What has happened here is actually our neighbor, this is located in Port Franks, Ontario, just 10 minutes south of Grand Bend and about 40 minutes north of Sarnia. What has happened here is he actually uses it as his own personal dumping ground. Now he dumps anything from household garbage to leaves, grass clippings, wood, and other stuff. Now he also uses it for his personal benefit as selling plants. What he'll do is actually grow the plants in here and then use to either plant them on his own property or actually sell them. Now he has been in trouble for this before, for growing plants in here and also using this as a storage facility. Now the Ausable Conservation Authority has been contacted numerous times by us and other people, and they refuse to do anything about this cause. As you can see in this spot here, now he's actually using it to plant his own personal ornamental grasses, and what he'll do after is he'll dig them up and plant them furthermore on his property, or actually take them back to where he lives in London and sell them. Now here's a cutout in a fence where he uses to get into the conservation area for his own personal access. Now how he's done this is he's actually cut the existing wire which is located on the other side there, and what's happened here then is he just adds his own personal pickets in there, which is connected by wires, and he just simply takes these, unclips them, and then rolls the whole piece back. He rolls the whole piece back so he has about a 4-foot wide opening. Now you can even see how many times he's used his own personal trail, because it's actually worn into the ground. Now he's not only been placing leaves in the conservation area here, but he's also been removing sand for his own personal usage. You can see the sand has been dug away there. It's a little harder to see because the leaves have fallen on now, and he usually piles leaves over top, so it's not visible for when people walk in here. Now just to kind of give you a reference from the back of his house here, one of the dumping locations he does over here is, which is closer towards adjacent properties. He's dumped a pile of whatever his waste is here. Now he continues to dump it over there further in the bushes, and also along over in this location right here. Another reference location here, now let's continue to the other side. You can see here's his pathway that goes all along, and it continues all the way up, and you can see the pile of leaves which continue all the way along here. Now this is where the sand was being dug up earlier, which I showed. Now this pile of leaves is continues all the way to about that tree, the last one, and it's roughly about 100 feet long. This is the reference spot I was using earlier. Now I'm standing in front of the pile, and what we have here, right in that location where he was using the sand for his own personal use, then we continue along, and this is actually the pile of leaves all along here. Now we do have a shovel standing right there. The shovel is approximately 5 feet tall, so you kind of get an idea how high that leaf pile is. Then it continues along and it ends up right about here. Now just a closer look at it. You can see how much leaves are actually there. Now it has been known in the past to actually have a fire that's actually spread through here. So when I look at this, based on my opinion, I see this as a major fire hazard for the community, and also a safety hazard for the people that actually live here. Another thing I also like to make note that there is actually protected vegetation that grows throughout here. So these leaves actually end up killing the vegetation itself. Not to mention this also ends up as an eyesore for people, And the people who actually live along this leaf pile here, what happens and whenever it's windy out, the leaves actually blow onto other people's property, so this creates work for any of the community around. Just as a summarization, as you can see the plants here he's been planting. Then also his pathway and his open gate. And along that side there where all the leaves have been being dumped along with other waste. And if you go to the other side here, it's actually behind the bushes here, is where he's been dumping that, right in that location. And further up in this location here. Now just to sum everything up, I've been forced to go public with this because the Ausable Conservation Authority refuses to take any actions against this to set things straight. I feel that if there's rules made for people, everybody should abide by them. There is no reason why one person should be allowed to do whatever they want. Also, not to mention, as for charges, there's normal conditions where people actually get $4,000 plus fines for doing such actions as this. So why does he get away with it? I feel this is a major safety hazard for the community, and that something should be taken to prevent these actions from happening.